partners. Welcome back, guys. Today is Tasteful Topics Tuesday. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone has been having a good day so far. Wanted to come on live really quickly and talk with you guys. Random topics, it doesn't matter what we talk about. So, mature conversation. But yeah, guys, so let me self support first. Um, how's everybody day been going? What everybody been up to? Are you guys getting ready for the holiday? Are you guys off of work yet? Have you started your vacation? Like, what are you guys going to be doing for the holiday? Tap in and let me know. Comment, and if you coming in new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, guys. Um, so we gonna just have random discussions today, and while we talking, guys, I'm gonna just be writing down some to-do lists, just some things that I want to do and that I am going to do, and just things I'm going to get. It can be for self, personal growth, for your home, um, just new hobbies you want to try, new adventures you want to try, something new that you want to learn. It's whatever the case may be, you know. And you don't necessarily have to wait until the new year. You can start now. That's the beauty of it all. For self growth, I am really a firm believer in trying to be a better version of yourself than you was the day before. And that takes time. It takes patience. It takes humbleness. It takes focus. Because I feel like at the end of the day, you know what you're capable of. You know what things that may make you question certain things. So just go for it. Just go for it, guys. Just go for it. Just, you know, and it could be something small, but I feel like some things aren't any. I wouldn't say anything that you do to try to better yourself is anything small, because if it's something that you do and you want to become a better person, then when you do work on that, that's something big. So any type of goal you have, don't necessarily say it's a small goal. Say it's a big goal. It can be anything. Like I said, I'm always saying, make sure you drink your water, guys. Make sure you drink your water. This is like my fifth bottle here, so this is my fourth. Take your vitamins. I made sure I took my oil of oregano today, and then I have some other vitamins downstairs, but I always keep that particular one close to me. And with my water, I just added a little crystal light, and this one little pack will last me like 3, 4 bottles. And I know crystal light isn't the best because it has artificial color, natural flavors, red 40 and blue 1. So you know what, guys? I think I got one more pack of crystal light downstairs in the pantry. I think this is gonna be my last time buying it. Um, because it says it has what is it? Citric acid, maltodextrin, aspartame, caffeine, contains less than 2% of, like, I can't even pronounce this word, and I don't even know what it is. So, one empty one packet into 16.9 ounces of bottled water. Replace cap on empty until add 2 cups of water. Shake and stir. Dissolve. And yeah, it doesn't have any sodium. It doesn't have like any cholesterol, any protein, anything like that. Total carbs is 3. But it's like I don't even know what it is. Hey TikTok lover, how you doing? Thank you for joining in, tapping in. Hey True Hicks, thank you for tapping in, guys. Make sure you subscribe to True Hicks channel. Um, Make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. All you gotta do is just go to the comment and just tap on him and subscribe, and make sure you check him out. Great information, great reading, and positive. We promote positive, good energy, self improvement, healthy lifestyle, trying to be the best version of self. TikTok lover says you took your glasses off to read the ingredients. I did, yeah. Because I wear bifocals, so it's weird, right? But I had to take the glasses off to read certain stuff. So, yeah, guys, I think this might be my, not saying might, I think this is going to be my last time doing Crystal Light. It says no artificial flavors, but then natural flavors. I need to look up what natural flavors is. Give me a second because what is natural flavors? What's the definition of natural flavors? Anybody know? You know, we have to do our research on stuff that, foods and things that we eat. And, I drink my water. I have some limes downstairs. I have mint in the refrigerator as well. I have garlic. I have ginger. I just didn't put any of that in my water. I used Crystal Light this time. And now when I sit back and think about it and I'm reading the ingredients, it's like I got one more little pack left. I probably won't even drink that because it's like I know the red 40 and the blue, that's not good. But I'm gonna look up what natural flavors mean. What does natural flavors in food mean? Because at the end of the day, guys, this is grape flavor. I don't see nothing in here about grape. I don't see nothing about a green grape, the purple grapes, the grapes that taste like cotton candy. I don't see none of that. So, what is natural flavors? It has everything in here that I can't pronounce besides caffeine, and it got citric acid. I don't even know what citric. I'm gonna look up what citric acid is too. Natural flavors on the food label means that the flavoring ingredients used in the product are derived from plant or animal sources like fruits, spices, herbs, vegetables, or meat and are extracted through processes like distillation, fermentation, or other methods, essentially meaning the flavor comes from natural sources rather than synthetic chemicals used in artificial flavors. However, the exact ingredients within natural flavors are usually not disclosed on the label due to regulatory loopholes. Let me look up what's a regulatory loophole because I never heard of that before. Regulatory loopholes. Regulatory loopholes can be defined as unintended gaps in laws and regulations that can lead to a variety of issues. A variety of issues. This can lead to a variety of issues. Unregulated products, regulatory loopholes can lead to, I can't pronounce that word, unsafe ingredients. Regulatory loopholes can allow unsafe ingredients to be added to food products. Wow, ain't that, you know what happened when you read and do your own research. Wow. So that's what natural flavors mean. So guys, make sure whenever I mean, we got to pick and choose our battles. We can eat the best way we can, but at the end of the day, we got to eat to survive. Even if we just do a liquid diet, we still got to put something within us, right? So it's like even with the water, you don't even know where the water coming from. It can say it's electrolytes, it can say it's alkaline, and it can say all these things. But at the end of the day, we still don't know where it's coming from. And plus, most of the water is being plastic anyway. I'm just saying, and that's not so much good. That's not always good. I mean, and then a lot of food items have bioengineered ingredients, but now when I see natural flavors, now I see what that means now. Regulatory loopholes. So that means unsafe ingredients, guys. Like, so it has regulatory loopholes in the meaning of natural ingredients. So I looked up regulatory loopholes and it brought me to unsafe ingredients. Regulatory loopholes can allow unsafe ingredients to be added to food products. Now, what I'm going to look up is food products. But first, it says food additives. The FDA lacks a formal approach to reviewing the safety of food additives and GRAS substances that are already on the market. But let me look up food products and let me look up the meaning of that. What is the meaning? Guys, if you're joining in the live, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you comment, like, share, and let's tap in, okay? What is the meaning of food products? Okay, here we go. products are any items that are prepared, processed, or packaged for consumption by humans or animals. These can include a wide variety of substances such as beverages, snacks, meals, and ingredients. Some examples of food products include starches, foods that are rich in natural starch, such as potatoes, rice, and bread. Concentrates, a concentrated form of foodstuff, such as a concentrated form of tomatoes. We're going to look up concentrate. Frozen foods, foods preserved by freezing. Dairy products, milk, butter, and cheese. Flour, a fine powdery food stuff obtained by grinding and sifting the meal of a cereal grain. Hmm. So what I said we was gonna look up concentrate. We're gonna look up concentrate. Because I know I be seeing orange juice like concentrate or orange juice. Concentrate in food meaning. In food, concentrate refers to a substance that has had most of its water or other diluting agent removed. We're gonna look up diluting agent. Resulting in a high concentration of the substance itself. Concentrates can be made from vegetables, animals, or other raw materials. We're gonna look up the other raw materials to see what they talking about, okay? And they are often used to preserve food and make it easier to prepare. And we're gonna look up preserved food, okay? Okay, let me see what TikTok lovers. Hold on, give me 1 second, TikTok lover, because I got my. Let me see what you're saying. You should make your own flavored powder. Yeah. Oh, that's what that means. I thought concentrated means fake. Yeah, I didn't know that's. I thought concentrated mean. Um, I thought it was just the whole thing. I don't even know what I thought concentrated mean. I thought it meant like not as strong or something. You know. Let me see. Let me go. Now, what I said we was gonna. What I said I was gonna look up. So we're gonna look up diluting agent in food meaning. A diluting agent in food is a carrier, which is a food additive that dissolves, dilutes, or disperses other food additives or nutrients. Dilutants are used to make it easier to handle, apply, or use other food additives. A diluent can also refer to a filler, thinner, or diluent. Dilutants are added to fluids that are too dense to flow easily, which can make them difficult to transport. Dilute decrease the viscosity of these fluids, which can reduce transportation costs. And guys, if I'm saying the words wrong, look it up for yourself, and then you can say it right. Okay, let me see what raw materials mean in food. And one thing about it, guys, when you're reading some, it's good to like read different things to just get a knowledge of different stuff, to just get a different meaning of something, or just to see what's like out here in the world. It's nothing wrong with like reading and doing your own research and finding stuff. That's a great thing when people do stuff like that, because it takes a lot of bravery. It takes a lot of confidence, and it just takes a lot to read in front of others and just to try to help inform people. And that's a big up to people who do stuff like that. Raw materials in food are the basic ingredients and components used to make food and beverages. They are the foundation for a wide variety of food products, including bread, pasta, beverages, and dairy items. So it seemed like the starch, bread, pasta, dairy items, yeah. And we're going to look up preserved food. Let's look what that is. Preserved food meaning. Preserving food is the process of treating food to prevent it from spoiling so it can be eaten later. The goal of food preservation is to maintain the food's flavor texture, and nutritional value while preventing foodborne illnesses. Such examples are canning. Canning involves cooking food, sealing it in jars or cans, and then boiling the containers to kill the bacteria. Freezing involves packing food in airtight containers and storing it at a temperatures below 0 F minus 18 Celsius. Pickling involves soaking food in an edible liquid such as brine, vinegar, alcohol, or vegetable oil. Pickling can add flavor and texture to food. I be seeing people be saying vegetable oil not good for you, but they do have food and vegetable oil. Fermentation involves using microorganisms to convert carbohydrates into organic acids, which act as preservatives. Yogurt, cheese, and pickles are examples of fermented foods. Refrigeration involves keeping food at cooler temperatures, typically between 1 C and 4 C to slow down the growth of bacteria. So let me look up as what brine means because I don't even know what that is. Brine meaning in brine meaning food. Brine is a food preparation technique that involves soaking meat or seafood in a saltwater solution called a brine to improve its flavor and texture. So they soaking it in salt. How it works: the salt in the brine breaks down some of the meat's protein, which allows the meat to absorb the brine and retain moisture while cooking. This results in more tender, flavorful, and juicier meat. Ingredients: in addition to salt, brines often include other ingredients like sugar, molasses, honey, or corn syrup to enhance flavor and browning. You can also add other seasonings like garlic, herbs, or chilies. Benefits: brining can help prevent overcooked meat from becoming dry and chewy. It's especially useful for meats like poultry, pork, and shrimp, which are more likely to overcook because they don't have much fat or marbling. I'm gonna look up marbling. Dry brining. You can also dry brine meat by salting it at least 1 hour before cooking. Salting too close to cooking time will result in a salty crust outside of the meat, but the salt won't permit the entire piece. Now let's go back to the benefits. Now brining benefits poultry, which is chicken, pork, and shrimp. Right. Let's look up what falls up under poultry because I'm finna make a point. Let's look up poultry now. All right. Let's look up what poultry. What is the most common poultry? Poultry are chickens, turkey, ducks, geese, and guinea fowl. I don't know what a guinea fowl is. I ain't never heard of that before. But you know how they be saying like chickens is like buzzards or something? And you see how it said shrimp and pork. You know, pork is like a bad food for people to eat. Like the pig is supposed to be like the nastiest animal out there because it doesn't sweat or something like that. And also shrimp, you know, shrimp are bugs. They bugs of the sea. They like roaches of the sea. Shrimp, crab, and lobster. And it's like when you think about it, excuse me guys, because I used to love shrimp. I used to love crab legs. But when I got pregnant with my daughter, the thought of crab legs made me like nauseous. And then when I got in my 20s, I became allergic to shrimp, shellfish. So I can't eat that anymore. Thank goodness because I didn't know that shrimp were technically bugs. I didn't know that till my daughter told me that one day. She was watching the Cooking Network. And she was like, Mom, they said that shrimp are like bugs of the sea, roaches of the sea. And it's like if you look at them, even when them people be doing them, what you call it? What's them little red things? Um, and they be sucking the head off. It's like something that people do in New Orleans or Louisiana. What is it called? Crawfish. That's what they. If you look, it's like I've seen people post on social media, just in general. They'll post a plate of crawfish, or they'll have like them crawfish bowls, and they have all the newspaper out with all them. It look like a just a bunch of bugs, and that's what they are. It's like if you really look at them, it's a bug. If you look at crab, it's a bug with all them legs. Lobster is a bug, and shrimp are bugs because they had the long antennas. It's just a bug that live in the water. That's what basically it is. So people are actually enjoying bugs. I used to enjoy them, but thank goodness I don't. And that might be why. Sometimes two people have so many issues because you're out here really eating bugs and you don't even realize it. You know what I mean? Even with pork and stuff. I haven't eaten pork and it's been a minute. It's been a long time. I don't even buy pork. I don't even buy if I buy beef, if I buy beef, it might be once every 2 years or something like that. I haven't bought beef in a long time. When me and my daughter, my mother was out of town, I did get this beef and broccoli, but I don't buy beef like that, like cooking it at home, and I don't buy pork. So yeah, guys. So that's amazing that brine is for those three foods, which chicken's supposed to be good, but I've always heard that that's like a wild buzzard or something like that. Someone said one time. Um, so yeah, and we're gonna look up marbling in foods. Guys, put in the comments what you guys might want to talk about right now. We're just talking about food. I just Yeah, the action marbling is the action or process of making like marble, making like coloration. Let me look up like food marbling meaning in food. The small white flakes or steaks of fat that run through the lean meat or of cut. So that's what that is. It's like the fat that's in the meat, that's in steaks and things of that nature. That's interesting. They don't clean them either. Yeah, that was mystery meat, not beef. Let me tell you something. Yeah, I've actually, when I was younger, growing up, didn't know no better. I've actually had shrimp, like, back in the day, and probably still now. Sometimes people make shrimp fried rice at restaurants, and the little shrimp still had a little vein in it. And we ate the heck out that shrimp, but we ain't know no better because we ain't know it was like the intestines or feces or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so um, so yeah, guys. So okay, True Hick said talk about cats. Okay, we're gonna talk about cats, guys. I saw something that came up, some article that came up about cats. Let me see. What was the article? Let me see what the new news supposed to be about cats, guys. Cats. It's something that came out. Cats. Um, hold on. Let me tell you, cats causing. Okay, so I saw this article. It popped up. You know how stuff just pop up on the computer. It says, "Why are cats the new pigs and could spark the next?" This is something that came out. Um, this is something that came out 7 hours ago, and this is the article, guys. Here, okay. And it said, why cats are the new pigs and can spark the next pandemic? Scientists say that, like pigs, they are mixing vessels that enable H5N1 bird flu to mutate and spread to humans. And we have two cats. Experts have long regarded pigs as one of the greatest zoonotic threats to public health because their cell allow virus to mix and mutate, creating new strands capable of causing human pandemics. But they still sell it in the store: pork chops, pork loin, pork sausage, pork bacon, pork skins, like the skins that we be eating, the pork skins that I've eaten, a pig skin. Okay. This is how the 2008 2009 H1N1 swine flu pandemic started. And it is, excuse me, and it is, that's why I'm belching and the gas because of stuff, probably from this right here. Probably from this. I put it in my water. But I got this fresh one. Hmm. With nothing in it. Swine flu pandemic started, and it is suspected that pigs in Haskell County, Kansas, may have triggered the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic, which is estimated to have killed between 50 and 100 million people. Wait a minute now. 1918, 50 to 100 million. That's odd, huh? Now, a new study suggests that pet cats could be just as dangerous and could provide the bridge that allows H5N1 bird flu to mutate and jump to humans. Now, see, when you have pets, you have to get them shots. You have to take them to the vet and get them shots. And I know when we took Curtis, y'all, they tested Curtis for AIDS. I never heard of that before ever. When Curtis went and got his first set of shots, they tested him for AIDS, and he has also been fixed, right? We don't know what those shots are that they put in these cats. Oh, they need the shot for the rabies, and they need this shot and this shot. How we know they ain't putting the shots in the cats, and that's why they now they start saying this type of stuff. Telling y'all, they ain't doing it but telling on themselves. Okay. The study published last week in the academic journal Emerging Microbes and Infections found that cats, like pigs, have cellular receptors which allow them to access missing vessels for reassortment of avian and mammalian influenza viruses. Guys, you can read this article yourself, and. Further, cats which had recently died of H5N1 bird flu were found to have unique mutations suggestive of potential virus adaptation. The continued exposure, virus circulation, adaptation of the H5N1 virus in cats raised significant concerns for transmission and public health, concluded studies authors from the University of Pittsburgh. Cats, they added, frequently interact with humans and other species and could therefore serve as a bridge for cross species transfusion of H5N1 viruses. A pandemic of avian H5N1 has killed millions of birds around the world in recent years and has been detected in more than 21 mammalian species, including foxes, skunks, sea lions, mink, dolphins, raccoon, dogs, seals, and mice. Most recently, more than 846 cattle herds across 16 states in the U.S. have been hit, interrupting milk supplies and causing experts to warn that the virus is getting ever closer to humans. I wonder, how sometimes they be having, oh, over here, so many cattle, was unalived or they got sick. I bet you they still be selling that meat. I bet you they don't throw their cattle away. A total of 53 cats are known to have been infected as the virus has swept through U.S. farms, and the Tom and Jerry nature of their role would be amusing if it were not so serious. In Texas, for example, 24 cats became infected with H5N1 after drinking raw milk from barnyard floors where sick cattle were being kept. Excuse me, why the cattle being kept? They still gonna feed the cattle and stuff to be sick and don't be here no more and sell it to people. And in August, three indoor cats in Colorado caught the virus, with experts suggested that they may have picked it up by hunting mice infected from nearby farms and had subsequent, subsequent, subsequently gotten into the house. As part of the new as part of the new study, researchers conducted postmortems on 10 cats, one of which was just a 6-month-old kitten, which passed away of H5N1 in South Dakota after consuming the remains of of unalive birds in April this year. Samples taken from their brains, lungs, and stomach found their cells had receptors which, like pigs, meant that they were susceptible to both mammalian and avian forms of influenza. Infected cats develop systemic infections and share the virus through both respiratory and digestive tracts, potentially creating multiple routes of exposure to humans, says the study. Furthermore, the ability of the virus to persist and adapt in hosts heightens the risk of evolving into strains with increased transmissibility, posing an emerging threat with profound public health implications. Wow. Okay. This is a long article. Give me 1 second, y'all. Pigs pose a particular risk of incubating new viruses, not just because of their biology, but because they are artificially farmed. With thousands of animals packed closely together and viruses hopping between animals and humans, the mathematical chances of an infected herd developing a mutation are high. The same phenomenon was observed in mink farms in northern Europe during COVID. Cats are not formed in the West, but pose a different risk because of their predatory behaviors and proximity to humans, says experts. They live in our homes, curl up on our sofas, and sometimes even sleep in our beds, providing opportunities not only to contract human flu strains, but also to spread avian virus back to people. At the same time, cats are hunters, especially for birds, the natural reservoirs of H5N1. In the UK, domestic cats kill an unalive an estimated 55 million birds each year, and in the U.S., a number of 2.5 billion. Many are brought back into homes. It is known that cats can pass a range of pathogens into humans, including respiratory feline infections, pneumonic plague, pneumonic plague, lungworm, and kennel cough. There are just two documented cases of cats to human transformed avian H7N2 virus to humans and none of H5N1, but it would not be surprised if it happened. Certainly, the virus can be terrible for cats. They said the D word. Symptoms include convulsions, blindness, brain swelling, paralysis, difficult breathing, and bloody diarrhea. More than half, 67% of the cats known to have contracted H5N1 in U.S. unalive, painful, and drawn out unalives. Autopsy conducted on 12 barnyard cats that unalived in Texas early this year revealed signs of severe symptomatic infection, including lesions on their hearts, brains, eyes, and lungs. For people too, H5N1 can be fatal, although it has yet to gain the ability to spread person to person. Since 2003, at least 930 people have caught H5N5 and 463 have unalived virtually all after coming in contact with infected poultry. Over the last year in the U.S., more than 60 people have been infected, mainly farm workers who suffered only very mild illness. However, a teenager who acquired the infection in Canada through an unknown source has been in critical condition for almost 2 months and remains in intensive care. The British government recently announced it had procured 5 million doses of H5 vaccine in case the virus starts to spread between humans, something that could trigger a pandemic. In the U.S., the Central Disease Control website now recommends that people avoid close or direct physical contact with sick cats who may have been exposed to the virus. Protect yourself and your family by learning more about global health security. Wow, that's an interesting read. And a lot of people got cats and dogs, but that might be the new thing that I know I was trying to sound the words out TikTok level. That might be the thing now that they trying to put out here. It's so much stuff, guys. It's so much stuff. That's kind of depressing. Not depressing, but it's like darn, you know. But you just never know. You just never know. That's wild. That's why we have to take the best care of ourselves, be mindful of the things that we do, things we say, the people that we hang around. And yeah, we have to protect self at all costs. At all costs. Self should be number one, period. Self should be number one. It just should. And you have to protect yourself. You have to protect your thoughts. You just have to protect your energy. Positive energy, you just have to protect it. You just have to protect it. And when it comes to setting goals and everything, just like now, I just read about the crystal light. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to drink the last one, and I'm not going to buy it anymore. Okay, because I see that, and now I'm going to be mindful when I go to the store and get food items where it says natural flavors, to try my best not to get it. you know and also with our cats, just be mindful with the cats, just watch them closely, continue to make sure they get their shots and stuff like that. I guess get their shots. But now I know when I take Curtis and them to the vet, to ask more questions like, what kind of shot is this for, what's in the shot. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna tell you guys, whenever Curtis would get his rabies shot, his meow would be different. His meow would be different for a few days. It used to be all, oh, like why he doing it? Or it was halfway one. Oh, it really want to be out. So yeah. So when we have pets, make sure you take them to the vet. Make sure you get them checked out, and make sure you ask questions. When they be like, Oh, they need this one, they need that. Ask what it is and what they need it for and why. You know, and that's very interesting. But you notice they haven't really been talking about that on the news and stuff like that. Are you someone that watch the news? I personally, I'm not one that partakes in the news too much. Um, you know, yeah, maybe I should, but either way, excuse me, that kind of got me thinking though. Reading it about the cats and you know, just reading about the different stuff with foods and things of that nature. So guys, what you gonna do about what I read? Like, are you gonna start being more mindful when you go shopping and when you eat and things of that nature? Are you gonna start being more mindful as far as taking better care of yourself? Even like with the ingredients with the lotions and stuff we put on our body, we need to be more mindful of that and read the ingredients. You know what I'm saying? Read what's in it. What's the meaning of it? If it's just like, okay, if it's coconut oil, it's just coconut oil. But then when they have all these other words that we can't pronounce, we need to look it up because everybody want to follow the trend and get this or that. You want to look it up, and also another thing you want to look up too. I know sometimes you can buy certain items because I know we was in Ross, we was getting some hangers. When we got up to the line, to check out, we can see that it said this product, this item contains certain things. I think in California that can cause a C word. We're not buying that. Just like the little, what's that little frother thing or whatever people be using to stir they, um, to mix their drinks and stuff up. I was gonna get one from Walmart, but then when I was in line, I read it and it had that same message. I didn't buy it. I'm going to be mindful of the ingredients in processed foods. Yes, be mindful of the ingredients in processed foods and also be mindful of the ingredients in fresh foods as well. Frozen foods, just all foods. Even when we go to the store, like when I went to Moe's one time, that queso cheese, when they was refilling the thing, it was in this big plastic bag. And they just open it and squeeze it out. Like we gotta be mindful even when we go out to eat, guys. Cook at home if you can. It's nothing wrong with going out to eat. It's nothing wrong with enjoying yourself, but just also be mindful of how often you do it. Don't be someone that that's all you do every day. You know what I'm saying? That you just go get this stuff. Just make sure you be mindful of that. Cook at home as much as you can. As much as you can. Yeah, you can indulge and treat yourself every once in a while, or when you go on vacation, or a certain time, you might not feel like cooking. But, not but, however, it doesn't take long to cook it all, and it doesn't take much to cook it all. And people can't say that they can't cook because I feel like that's like being lazy. You can cook, just cook. Just come up with your own recipes. You know what you like. Come up with stuff that's not hard to make. You can get a crock pot. A crock pot might cost $15, $20 at Walmart, Target. You might can find a crock pot at Ross. I don't know. Get you a nice size crock pot. If you somebody that eat chicken, beef, whatever you eat, clean it. Make sure you clean it. Put it in there. Get you some vegetables and put you some seasoning in there. Just cut the crock pot on and it's done. That take 10 minutes, and it can be cooking throughout the day. Just put it on simmer. Make a soup. You know what I mean? You can make a homemade soup. Make pizza. It's a whole lot of things that you can do. Make a salad. It don't take much. Just make sure you clean your produce, cut it up. Bam, it's done. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much at all. I feel like spaghetti is like one of the easiest things to make. You can make spaghetti. You can put vegetables in it. Um, there's a whole lot of things that we can cook, and it's simple. But you just want to make sure you add your greens to it. Green beans, kale, collard greens, spinach, okra, peppers, onions. Just look up different stuff. Angry stuff says, should I cheat on my man? Um, why would you ask me? Should you cheat on your man? I feel like, I mean, why would you do that? Would you want your man to cheat on you? And at the end of the day, playing with people's hearts, that's like one of the thing, one of the Playing with people's hearts. That's that's what happens with people. Just about put it like this: when you know better, you do better. Everybody in life have done things and made bad choices and made just bad choices. I'm not gonna say so much as mistakes, but everyone has made bad choices. But when you know better and when you do better, and playing with people's hearts, feelings, and emotions is not good because that can cause a downfall for a lot of people, even for yourself. So if you feel like you wanna, if you feel like you want to cheat with that person, and if you care anything about them, you would just leave them alone. Just um, talk to the person and just tell them, hey, whatever the case may be. I just feel like right now is not the best time for me to be in a relationship. With some things that I want to work on. Because if you're thinking about cheating, it is some things that you need to work on within self. It's the reason why you feel like you need to do that. You know what I mean? And is this person good to you? Do they treat you good? And if they don't treat you good, you need to also evaluate that thought as well as to why you're still with them. If they don't treat you good. Now, if they do treat you good and you feel like you want to step out on that person, then you need to not do that. My advice would be, I don't think that's not nothing good because nothing good going to come out of it. You're going to get hurt. They're going to get hurt, and maybe the person that you're talking about cheating with is going to get hurt as well. Um, so yeah, just hey, just say some. I don't know. I mean, I just feel like, hey, that's playing with people's hearts and minds and stuff. That's not good because you wouldn't want anyone to do you like that. You know what I mean? Or if you got a close family member, someone you love, you wouldn't want them to go through that because it's a hurtful thing. Um, did they cheat first? It ain't about tit for tat. TikTok lover. It's not tit for tat if a person cheat first or not. When you know better, you do better. I see you read my comments. Yeah, I am reading comments. I'm reading everybody's comments. But I think that's like I think one of the number things that get people hurt out here in the world is when people do stuff like that, play games and do that. So yeah, I don't think that'd be cool. I don't think that'd be cool. But yeah, guys. So have you guys been watching any sports? What's going on with the Lakers? Not with the grandpa. What's going on with the Lakers? I see LeBron. He's just not playing with them anymore. Is he hurt or what's going on? Let me look it up and see what's going on with LeBron. I can look that up for myself because I did see that they say he stepped away. I hope everything is going good and you know it's kind of sad because that little coach they got JJ Redick. I guess he trying his best. Let me just see what's going on with LeBron. Um, I thought they said he wasn't playing. Wait a minute. Look, is LeBron James? Let me look it up. I'm just see if LeBron James still playing with the Lakers? LeBron James might have been down, but he's not out after being forced to miss 2 games with the Los Angeles Lakers in an 8-day span. The NBA for reemerged December 15th to help his team score a 116-110 win against the Memphis Grizzlies. Though he's reluctant to step away to treat a foot injury. Oh, okay, so he got hurt. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, well, I'm glad he's doing good. I'm glad he's doing better. It seemed like his son is doing well, and this well he, I guess the league he's going to. So that's a good thing. He seems like he has a very beautiful family. They seem well mannered, and yeah. So I wish all great things to LeBron James and his family. Um, Now let's talk about this little dude, Travis Hunter. Like I was saying in my live yesterday, I really wish that they would stop talking about this boy girlfriend and keep the shine on him because he won a Heisman Trophy. Let me just look this little young man up. Excuse me. So he's 21 years old. It says Travis Hunter Jr. is an American football cornerback and wide receiver for the Colorado Buffaloes. Known for his two-way playing ability, Hunter won a Heisman Trophy in 2024 and was also the first player in college football history to win both the Chuck Bonerick and Fred. I don't know what that name is. Oh, well, good for him. Okay, congratulations. That's good. It's amazing when somebody doing good. It's always somebody trying to tear somebody down, and they putting the focus on the wrong thing. Stop talking about that boy girlfriend, cause at the end of the day, she really don't matter. It's about him. It's about him, cause she a child at the end of the day. So good for him. I hope he has a great career in football and everything in life, and I hope everything goes well with him. I really, really do. Cause you know it don't matter who wins. Somebody gonna always say something when you betting yourself and you being the best you can be. It's always gonna be somebody trying to tear you down, no matter who it is. Always, always. And want to say congratulations to Chris Brown because he is over in Africa and he has sold out the stadium 2 days in a row. And I think they said it was like over 90,000 people. So congratulations to him. Congratulations to him. Because sometimes people go through things in life, but the point is when you pick yourself up, when you learn from it, and you keep moving and you keep doing and you keep trying to be the best that you can be and you go for your craft. That's what I'm saying. Like he don't give up, he keep going. Like no matter what they throw at him, he's still coming out there making great music. He's still out there dancing, flipping, doing it all, and being a father. So that's what's up. That's what's up. And he has longevity with the people that work with him, his managers, the people, his dancers, the people that help write the songs, the people that play the instruments on the song. Like he's helping them with their livelihood as far as them taking care of their families. Because without him, doing these concerts and these tours and keep making these songs and doing these videos, you know what I mean? Like he's paving the way for a whole lot of people, and that's what people need to focus on and realize. And that's a great thing. That's a great thing. He's been in the business for years, and he's getting better and better and better. And it seems like there's no stopping him. So he like, okay, if I can't do it over here, I'm gonna go over there and do it. And that's amazing. I've never really heard of anybody else going over there doing something like what he's doing right now. He's making history for himself. It ain't okay. Y'all don't want me to play at the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I guess Jay Z or whoever is on the board, and I feel like maybe he don't want him in it or to do the Super Bowl because he's close to Rihanna. But just like he was hitting on her, she was hitting on him. So it go both ways. She's not innocent, just like he wasn't innocent. They both was wrong. However, she's a billionaire. She's out here. She got fancy the makeup. She got the bras and panties. You know what I'm saying? She now went on with her life and had kids and stuff. Everybody still praising her, but still she was wrong as putting her hands on a man. You weren't supposed to do that regardless. So it wasn't just him, it was both of them. But blessings to both of them because it seemed like they both picked themselves up and moved on with their lives and carrying on. And that's a good thing. And I just want him to continue to strive to be the best that he can be as he is doing. So when people doing wonderful things, continue to strive to do wonderful things. Who cares what this person said, what that person said, what they think? While they sitting up here talking negative about you and thinking these things, they got their own issue. Something wrong with them. So yeah. Always, that's one thing we got to remember in life, no matter who it is. Always remember the ones that was talking junk about you at your greatest and at your lowest, but especially at your greatest. And we have to take accountability for self and what we do. And a lot of times people have a hard time doing that. But when you take accountability for self, that's when you grow, and that's when you hold your head up and you out here doing the damn thing. But a lot of people don't do that. They want to have a pity party and all this kind of stuff. Blame them, take accountability for self, sit in it, live in it, move past it, and just strive to be the best you that you can be. And drink your water and mind the business that pay you. And you'll be great. Ignore, ignore, ignore. Ignore, ignore, ignore. So, guys, do you all have threads? Is that like Twitter or something? Because I was kind of thinking about doing the threads. But yeah, guys, so I'm getting ready to get out this live and enjoy the rest of my light, my night. That's a good word, light. Enjoy the rest of my light. I said it again, light. Enjoy the rest of my night. It was so good. Yes, I am a true Chris Brown fan. Yes, I am. Chris Brown, Bob Brown. I actually saw this snippet. It was I want to see if I can find um the whole video or the whole segment. It was the what was it called? The DJ Cassidy 50 or something. Let me see if I can look it up, guys. Give me one second. I'm gonna tell you what it was. DJ Cassidy. I like DJ Cassidy. He cool. Cool beans. What was it that they had? The DJ Cassidy. What was it? 50th something. 50 years. Was it 50 years of hip hop? No, that wasn't it. 50 years of music or something like that. And I saw that because I watch Coco from SWV. I watch her I watch her YouTube channel. I'm subscribed to her YouTube channel. I love her. I like her personality. She's so cool. I like her and I like her son, J. Michael. Jalen, that's what she call him. Jalen, J. Michael. He's cool. I follow him on Instagram too. I like them. I really like them a lot. And I like the mother and son relationship that they have. And I like Jalen humbleness and he can sing and everything. And I watched her YouTube videos and they was practicing for the DJ Cassidy the 50 years of music and Bobby Brown was on there. They was talking about how much they like Bobby Brown and how much of a fan they was of his. And I saw a snippet on YouTube yesterday, Bobby Brown performance. And Bobby Brown performance, he did good. You know, Bobby go be Bobby. Bobby had been through a lot, but thankfully, thank God that he's up there. He's singing, doing what he love, and he getting through it. You can't really tell. He don't look like what he been through. And then he bought BBD out, and I thought that was cool. That was nice. And BBD did their thing, so I thought that was cool. So I'm gonna see if I can find like that whole segment so I can watch the whole thing. But that was cool, guys. So yeah, guys. So that's that. But yeah, guys, I'm getting ready to get out this live and go chill and do some more stuff for the rest of the night. I appreciate everybody that joined in. I appreciate everyone that commented during this live. Thank you, TikTok lover, for always commenting, for always supporting, joining in. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, angry stuff. Thank you for commenting, joining the live. I appreciate that, and hopefully things work out for you and things will be good for you. Just continue to try to be the best person that you can be. And, by you asking that question, in your heart, that's not nice. So keep, doing the best you can and keep striving to be better than you was the day before. Thank you, True Hicks, for joining in on the live. I appreciate that, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. True Hicks is TruHicks. And that's my husband's channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Support, 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 guys. So I wish you all a peace of mind. Always remember you guys are great. And tomorrow is Workout Wednesday, guys. We will be working out tomorrow. It probably more than likely might be another stand up core workout or something. Or it might be something different. But just wait and see. But we will be working out tomorrow, guys. So you guys take care. You all have a blessed night. Stay safe and continue to do great. Until next time, peace.